back to another episode of our Civ 6 Let's Play with Teddy Roosevelt as our leader and the Americans as our civilization. Where we left off last time, we just took over Nazca. We have taken over our continent, except for this small little peninsula, well, like very long peninsula, but I don't think we're going to be taking that over anytime soon. In fact, what we're going to be doing is looking to take some spoils from a nearby neighbor. I kind of consider this a preemptive strike because I don't think Alexander is just going to be sitting over at his continent for very much longer. So what I want to do, like I said at the very end of the last video, we do have a musketman. We did not get a kill with a musketman, so what we're going to do is we're going to have him head up here, and hopefully in the 13 turns it takes him to get up here, we'll be able to find a barbarian, get the kill, be able to boost the next technology after cartography and mass production. Oh, never mind. We already do have square rigging boosted. I must have missed that. Right, so we don't need to worry about that. Excellent. Then we'll just hurry up and get military tactics out of the way. No. We'll continue on with our naval technologies. Then the next thing that what we're going to be doing is we are on the precipice of getting a great admiral forms an armada out of a military naval unit. Now this is going to be really big for us. If I can continue this lead over Macedon so that we can turn our first frigate into a armada and really be able to hammer the city defenses of their capital without really risking the frigate itself. Generally what I find is that naval units really get hammered hard by city defenses, but even looking at this, it doesn't have walls yet. So we'll see what happens. We're just going to play through, and hopefully we can get to the point where we get our first frigate by the end of this video. If we don't, we'll just do it on the next one. All right, Baltimore, our newest city, besides Nazca. And looks like England is doing quite a good job of spreading their religion. Perfectly fine. We're not worried about religion in this playthrough. Not too much. We have our harbor fully upgraded. And I think what we wanted to do, we do have plenty of gold, is get this space right here for our campus. We'll get everything repaired up in Nazca. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start moving all of these military units down to Boston in order to prep for an invasion of Pella. Just keep everything moving along. I am happy that we have 2 bombards. That's going to be just amazing once we start moving into the mainland. I am hoping to do most of the artillery work with a frigate. Let's keep that from going up north, since we no longer need to do that. And Cincinnati. So Cincinnati is going to be very close to the war effort, but I'm not necessarily too concerned with dealing with their navy. I haven't seen too much to believe that they're investing in their navy. I would have to probably believe that they're investing mostly in their land units and probably are gearing up for a land war against England. Especially, see the disparity in the military strengths. So Cincinnati, what do we want to do? I think we want to extend our borders. Let's see if there's any really good spots for a campus. There is, because of these reefs, and these add to science now, or your science output when you place a campus near them. And so we'll just get started on that right away. Oh, wait. +4, is that worth the 185? I mean, we got the gold. It takes over the stone, but that's fine. I mean, what a beautiful campus that would be. Just right there on the peninsula. All right, we're starting to get all of our troops down. I think we'll have a pretty good sized army, but since our cash, we're so flush with cash, I think like we can really work at expanding our military at the moment. It would be nice to get the armory. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of. We're still on track to get our Great Admiral. Each adjacent mountain tile. Okay. We might be able to get our frigates even earlier with the help of Galileo. Where do we want to put him? Mountain-wise. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 is going to be the best we can do. 1, 2, 3. Don't know if there's anything worth going after on... Oh, we could send him here for 6. We just don't have open borders. Is it worth it to wait that long? I don't necessarily believe so.
Not all who wander
and we'll just get that taken care of right there. What's next? Square rigging. And then we can start working on a frigate right away.
It's not the towering sails.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Galileo. So what's next? Probably just want to get military tactics out of the way, because that's going to lead to mass production, which is going to allow us to perhaps get the Venetian arsenal built so that we can really boost up our navy for the late game. And we'll just keep repairing our war spoils. Set everyone to heal. And we're just going to wait until we have that frigate ready to go. And then we'll push across the sea. And this will, again, even more help with the Great Lighthouse. We're going to have extra movement for all of our naval units.
There are very honest people who do not.
Actually, we do have a quadrille. And how much is it to upgrade? 165. We have the niter. Excellent. So how long do we have to wait for our... We're 14 turns away. Plenty of time to build up the navy, or build up the army. 2 caravels. Are we going to build those? Build 2 markets? I find it fascinating. We haven't boosted that yet, but maybe we'll be able to. Campus here. We are focusing on science. Intelligence agency for our spies. And we can't build one yet. We need to get a population of 10 or greater. So I think we're just going to have to plow through guilds. An aqueduct, though. Well, we've got plenty of housing. We don't deal with droughts. Another trader. Another musketman. We could just start making another frigate. How are we doing on aid request? I mean, we at least want to participate. I don't know if I want to do that with the capital, though. Oh, decisions. For now, let's just get a trader. A big economy is a good economy. Sure, why not? China wants to become friends. In fact, I think what we can do, before we start this war, we'll see if anyone wants to create an alliance. What's it going to take? Oh, okay. What about an economic alliance? So you're into that. Okay. So now we have an alliance with the other neighbor of Alexander the Great. And we got a boost to diplomatic service. Who else? You're willing to accept that right away. How about some gold? No? Okay. How about some tea? 7 for 3 turns. We can afford that. Excellent. And a cultural alliance. Perfect. So we've got 3 alliances now. Not that they're too important in the grand scheme of things, but they'll provide their little boost. Can you get a marketplace going? No. Population of 7 or greater, so we'll be waiting for a little bit. Could just get started on a wonder. Not really in a hurry to get the shrine built. Well, let's look. Religion, Catholicism. So if we do get the Watt built, it'll provide some science. But everything else doesn't really... There's no reason to worry about rebuilding the temple just quite yet, or the holy site. So I think we'll just try and see. And the pyramids haven't been built yet, so it leads me to believe that nobody else is really trying too hard on them. So we'll just we'll get started. It's not going to be that good of a city to like start getting units out of, so we'll just leave it on its own and see if we can't get the pyramids out of it. And then once Philly is done with the armory, we'll move on from there. So where is the closest harbor? We've got one over there with Nazca and with Washington. So we'll move up the frigate right with the harbor so that the moment we get our great person, Santa Cruz, in 11 turns, we'll immediately have an armada. Excellent. Glad you're happy. Who's gone to war? Teddy Roosevelt has declared... Montezuma has declared war. Okay, so we have gone to war with Montezuma, because Montezuma is going to war with China, and China is not looking like it's got a prayer. We're not going to get involved. It is too bad. One thing I wish we could do once somebody declares war, kind of like what they do with the emergencies right now, is be able to send aid to our allies in one way, shape, or another so that they could buy more units. So China's right here. China only has 4 cities, looks like. The Aztecs have 5. The big player on this continent, though, is definitely the Kree. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Is he at war? He's not. All right, well, I'm glad that's on the other side of the planet. How far are we from... What I'm wondering is how far we are from being able to make a core, but I don't think that's until nationalism. I'll take a look after this video. I don't want to waste too much time. Start moving our units into the ocean. And we do need to worry about this quadrime, but not too much. Because I think we should be able to boost this into a caravel. Relatively cheap. Same with this. Now we can boost go after exploration. It's been boosted. And that'll buy us some time to maybe get a commercial district to boost... What was it? Guilds. Do we have another galley somewhere? Or are those the only 2? Oh, we do have one over here. Awesome. I hope we never meet in battle. It would be a shame to lose such a worthy foe. Well, I'm glad I have your respect. Well, you probably still won't be happy with what I'm planning. Alright, so we'll move out into the ocean. And new trader is ready. Can we reach... I mean, the gold we're getting from trading with Greece, I mean, that's definitely the opportunity cost there. But I think what we really want is to expand territory, get more people into our population, and then be able to work towards either a cultural or scientific victory. But I think an internal trade route works just fine at the moment. Oh, that was a quadrime. We turned that into a frigate. Awesome. Don't think we can... I mean, we could bring it over to this fight. I kind of want to keep a navy over here. Oh, there's the galley. So, yeah, we will bring the frigate over. It'll take a while. How much time's left on this great person? 9 turns? All right. Yep. Just trying to move through this as fast as possible. Also forgot to set a timer for today's episode. Let's make sure I do that so I don't go too long. All right. Just really want to get all these units out into the ocean, out on the water, so that they're ready to go as soon as everybody else is. Huge preemptive strike in 1300 AD. An embassy in our capital. I'm sorry, but there's really no reason for it. And we didn't help at all. Who did not place in a tier receive no rewards. Fair enough. I mean, at this point, if he's paying attention, he knows I'm just flooding the ocean with my armies, but I don't think the AI is too smart to really catch on to that. Okay. Replaceable parts. Excellent. That's going to be huge. So now that we have a population 10 city... Oh, wait. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. We'll wait on that. And we'll build some walls. No. Let's build something a little bit more useful. Builder, we're doing fine there. Still building chariots. Bombard, still needs niter. I kind of want to build my next unit from there. Provides gold every turn. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Whoa. That is a Category 4 hurricane. Let's get out of this thing's way. Wild that it would just show up like that. I've actually not really cared too much about hurricanes. Tornadoes usually affect the game. Volcanoes are what usually are my biggest problem. But we don't have any volcanoes on our continent, which is both good and bad. Bad that we're missing out on the yields, but good that like we don't have to put up with losing what's on that tile in the first place. Let's promote you. Let's get science going even faster. Push you back out. Excellent. More frigates for the battle. You are more than welcome to.
What can be labeled?
Where? I'm not worried about them. Something tells me I just don't have to. Build 3 workshops. I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon, and it would be nice to find some coal right away. Siege tactics to get the Renaissance walls. Build forts. I mean, I think I'd just rather rush to industrialization. Anytime I see that, I'm going to go for it as fast as possible. Military engineer. No, I think what we want is another musketman from here. That hurricane's gone. Awesome. And a lot of this is just a waiting game. Getting ready to take on Greece. I say we have a pretty good advantage military-wise. I'm really looking forward to getting that Great Admiral. We'll just put you on alert. Which general is this? Which admiral is this? Artemisia. A spy from Macedonian Empire. Siphon funds in the city of Boston. Well, how dare you, sir? We'll have Boston start making some more spies right away. Auckland. I mean, now that we do have an armory, although I'd rather just get the suzerain bonus from Auckland. Suzerain bonus is shallow water tiles I own provide +1 production. That's going to be huge. An additional +1 when I reach the industrial era. Plenty of shallow water. Sorry, Alexander. Who's become their suzerain? Who did that? Who's going to pay? Nobody. Somebody influenced by 3 civilizations. Poundmaker. It's too bad. I thought we were tight. Yes, please. All right. Now it is time. Wait. Where is that? Transfer to other city. Can we not do that? Oh, we have to come into the city. And we can't use their ability this turn. How are we doing on Niter? Doing really good. We'll just keep churning out musketmen because we're going to be upgrading them to infantrymen soon enough. And we're going to want plenty of them. Baltimore. Can we get a district? Or build a university instead? So we've got a huge war chest. Waiting assignment. Ah. So we're going to have you counter spy. We've created our first armada. So now we have a very powerful frigate ready to take on pretty much anything that gets close to the coast. So we're going to move it up. Get it ready to start this combat. And now that we pretty much have enough units for the first part of this battle, I'm not going to keep churning them out. We do have to balance it out with growing our economy. I did say I wanted to get more spies. Doesn't look like I can, though. So in the meantime, we'll build a university.
day we stop exploring is the day we...
Do I want to take this on? So, Merchant Republic. I think we'll stay as a monarchy for right now. And we'll look at our policies. So we're not doing that much upgrading. Harbor adjacency bonus is great. Campus, great. +2 gold. That might be useful after we start taking some land on the other continent. +30% production towards encampment districts, harbor districts. No. What would be most helpful? Naval units. Yield gain from pillaging and coastal raids. 50%. It's probably going to be the one that's the most useful once we start raiding into their countryside. All right, I think we're ready to go. Now, usually I forgot to denounce. Really should have remembered that, but for the sake of just going to war and making this video a little bit more interested, we'll do a surprise war. I think it's fitting. We were planning on it being a surprise anyway, so away we go. And I'm sure I've made everyone else quite angry, but I think with the size of my navy at the moment, I'm not really too concerned with what lesser people think. Oh, so they did build some walls. They're likely going to target the bombards. But we'll just start moving everybody into position. Just wanted to skip that turn. All right, so Caravel down to the south. No problem whatsoever. We'll go with just a little bit more growth by going to Washington. Not as that big of a deal. Boston's doing fine. Go to Washington again. Although Magnus is here, so maybe we should be sending to Magnus. Whoa. We are... Oh, it's because of our trade. Yeah, we lost our trade. It's most unfortunate. But we'll be fine. Our economy is pretty strong. All right. Let's bring down the frigate. It's saying we can attack, but I'm pretty sure we can't. In fact, let's pull back. I knew it was going to attack. They were going to attack the... Usually enemy cities are going to target your siege equipment the moment they come into range. But luckily they didn't target the frigate, which is going to keep pounding the city. Let's see. No walls. It can't attack. It's not going to do that much damage. Can't do a coastal raid. It can plunder their trade route, though. We'll build a shipyard. Although I'm going to have to find some new trading partners as soon as possible. I mean, maybe... Yeah, I don't know why I can't trade in this direction. Take that builder back. These cliffs are keeping us from being able to take on right here. But that's fine. We'll wait our turn. Bring him back to heal faster. We're going to be able to get over there relatively quick. All right. Yeah, see, they're taking on the bombard as soon as they possibly can. We'll heal up. Excellent. And we got a promotion out of that. Where can you head? Can you get there? You can get there. And that promotion will keep the bombard in a fight. We're going to go a little bit long on this video. Just want to see if we can get Pella taken, and then we'll go probably take a break from there. We're just going to wait. And they took out... Who decided to fight the Pike and Shot? Was that the capital? So many better targets. Like the Armada. The AI is going to AI, though. Bring you up. And I think we'll just run some hit and run tactics with him. Need to bring Musketman over. How about you? You're still sitting there? Still got a Corsair sitting here. I have satisfied Eleanor of Aquitaine's agenda, heavy industry. Is that one of my crossbowmen? Yes. It's alright. They're starting to be phased out technologically wise. Keep taking them down. How about this? Now that the walls are down. Yeah, well, I mean, let's just get the Caravel some experience. Oh my gosh, not enough. That's not enough to get over there. Well, that's too bad. Should have brought you over. Good, got a good promotion. Then we're just going to use him to kind of do some guerrilla tactics in their northern borders. Was that another crossbowman? Yeah, they're focusing on the ranged guys, not the really strong, technologically advanced ones. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Let's get you a promotion. Crew weapons, always a good choice for your bombards because they're always going to be a target. And everything's getting a promotion. Good boost. Combat strength versus anti-cavalry. Combat strength when attacking ranged and siege units. That's going to lead to a flanking bonus. It's going to lead to pillaging cost, only 1 movement point. I think we're going to be doing plenty of pillaging. Versus district defenses. This is going to be same thing. Bombardment. Coming to port. Heal up. And we'll have you back out. You as well. We'll take the fight just straight from the mainland. We'll move our boats in. We'll start peppering all of these units that have come out to fight. We might lose our musketmen there, but maybe not. And we'll hold some back in reserve. I think we'll pull him back. And we'll just make our surge right here. We'll bring the boats up. And just, yeah, wage artillery war as best we can, keeping everyone at a distance. Of course, we're going to keep your capital city. And we'll start repairing things right away. So we have taken the fight to Greece. We have a huge military advantage at the moment. I don't want to lose it. Definitely don't want to get or victory disease. But I think this is a good start, and this is a good place for us to pause this series. We'll come back with Act 7 right here shortly. So thanks for viewing, and we'll see you at the next video.